What's going on Facebook Live? Ooh, sun is not in a good position right now. What's going on Facebook Live?
We're not in the best.
That's fine. We'll be all right. We'll be Gucci. Yeah.
All right.
What's going on Facebook Live? We are live right now. Of course, it is 5 o'clock. It is Thursday, and we are here live. Currently, we are working on our album right now.
That's
it's dropping very, very soon. Make sure you guys are on standby for that. We are here at Sunstorm Studio with our great guy, Mr. Walter Person.
He in the back.
He in the back. I don't know if y'all can see him or not, but we're here right now. So
that's where we at, you know.
Getting this work in. But, of course, we're not going to
neglect
our obligation to be here every Thursday at 5.
Every Thursday at 5. We promised you guys, you know. You already know
yes, you already know what it is. So, for those of you who don't know,
my name is Iana.
And I'm Tez.
And together we are
Personal Praise.
And today, what will we be talking about, Tez?
I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this story on your timelines, on your Instagrams, on your Twitters, on your Snaps, on Facebook.
Somewhere.
YouTube. Somewhere you've seen it. So, I know you guys have seen this somewhere. So, it's about this girl. I think her name is Kenneka.
Jenkins.
Kenneka Jenkins.
Jenkins.
And it's about her, you know, apparently getting set up at this little kickback party hotel thingy. So that's what we're talking about.
Supposedly by her best friend. If you're in this live, go ahead and say hey to us. So
say hey to us. We can say hey back. And make sure you share this live. Thank you all so much.
To everybody.
Yeah.
Comment below, say hey, so we can say hey back to y'all.
Yes, we do want to know you're here. You know, just be nice and say hey.
It's only
it's only fair and only right, and it's only right that if you're watching us right now, to be sharing this video.
Yeah.
So all of your friends can see it, like literally.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Doesn't make sense not to.
Doesn't make sense.
So we're gonna
so say hey.
What's going on, Julian?
Hola.
Let us know what you think about this topic, bro.
We know you heard about the topic.
Yeah, we know you done heard it. So
everybody say hey. The question we're asking today is
can Christians party?
A lot of people that I've talked to who are Christians and are saved, they say she shouldn't have been there in the first place. So for those of you who don't know, this girl was invited by her best friend to a hotel kickback, which is basically just like not a party.
It's not a party. It's almost
a gathering.
Like a gathering.
Of friends.
It's not a party, so they don't expect you to get up and dance and, you know, have a lot of music. What's going on, Daron?
Hola.
So before we get into the whole thing of she should have been there, we're going to give you guys our own definitions of a party, because earlier we were having this discussion and, you know, we kind of had some two different opinions. So we're going to definitely give you guys our opinion of what a party is. So y'all know what.
Pause. If you're in the live, share the live.
Yes, please share this live and say hey. Don't be rude. Say hey. What's going on, y'all?
Let us say hey to y'all. So
yeah, we want to say hey to y'all.
What's cracking?
It was cracking, fam.
In the hood.
So Yana,
all right.
What is your definition of a party?
A party is anywhere where it is expected to be, if not some kind of dancing, music, some kind of thing.
What's going on?
Mosley, how are you? If you in the live, share the live to all your friends.
Sure you share the live.
Y'all will make our heart grow fun if you do that. If you share it, you get a special shout out.
So, what is your definition of a party?
Comment you guys' definition of a party.
Yeah, what is your definition of a party?
But to me, a party is anytime it's expected to be dancing and music. Yeah, of friends. Dancing and music of friends.
Okay, and I say a party is just anywhere where you have fun. So, depending on what you consider to be fun, the definition of a party could be different.
All right. Everybody.
Thanks for the likes.
Hey, everybody that's in there, y'all share this live to all
Yes, make sure y'all share this live. Please share it. So, like I said, my definition of a party is where people go to have fun. So, like my dad said, he likes to play cards. We like to play cards too, but, you know, we learned from our dad and uncle and my mom. So, you know, they like to play cards. So, you know, they might have a card party. Or, you know, you're getting together to have fun for someone's birthday. So you have a birthday party. So that's what I consider to be just a party, I guess. So those are our two definitions of a party. But apparently they had this, it's more like a laid-back version of a party.
It was a kickback. Just a get-together of
friends. Like a get-together of friends at this hotel room or whatnot.
And for those of you who don't know, this is how it ended up being investigated. People just told gathering of a celebration
sometimes just because
Great
good definition.
So, a lot of people say that we talked to some Christians and they say she shouldn't have been there in the first place. Well, so we're giving y'all a little backstory. The reason why there had been no solving.
Party is a social gathering for mutual interest.
Okay, that's a good one too, Julian. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking it. So anyways, as I was saying, she was invited by her best friend, actually. And the thing was... I
think her name is Monifa Shelton.
Yes,
is that the best friend?
Monifa. And the girl who was doing live, who had the camera, her name was Irene.
Okay.
So... I'm sorry, it goes deeper. It's so deep what happened. So basically, the police just said that when she couldn't go missing, they found her body in the meat locker freezer of a hotel kitchen. So if anybody knows how a hotel kitchen is set up, that meat locker freezer is huge. It's huge because it carries all that meat. It's super hard to get into it. You got latches to undo.
Yeah.
You got to undo latches, open the latches, go inside the freezer.
On. By the way, if you're in this live, share this live right now.
Share the live to your friends. Or at least say hey so we can say hey back. We don't know you're in here. We need to know you're here so we can speak. We want to speak. So let us know you're in here so we can go ahead and say hey to you.
Yeah.
And comment what you think about what we're saying.
Yes.
So as I was saying, a hotel has a huge freezer. I mean, the hotel had a freezer, meat locker freezer, and it's got the latches and all of that stuff. Super hard for you to just walk into. People said that she was so drunk from the kickback. The police, this is what the police said. She was so drunk from the kickback that she just walked her way.
To get in on our video. Hey y'all, what's going on, Miss
Diane? Oh,
Diane.
Miss Diane, how are you?
What's going on? Look at Mr. Moore in the background. Hold on, Mr. Moore.
behind the lamps. So as I was saying, a meat locker freezer. They walk into the They said she walked into the freezer. She was so drunk she undid the latch, walked into the meat locker freezer,
and locked herself
in there and died like that.
Yes,
that's how drunk she was. Well, when people on Twitter, or some people call it Black Twitter, because there's a lot of black people that's on Twitter, basically, they found out that the police were saying this girl was so drunk she locked herself in the meat locker freezer. Nobody could just, you that drunk to lock yourself in there, you can't open it just arbitrarily. So people began to ask the question, what really happened to her? And this is what happened. People went on the Facebook friends. Her Facebook
yes, people started investigating and started listening to what they were saying. The girl who was recording the video, Irene, the first video that came out about it, because multiple lives have come out and video footage from the actual place has come out about this. But, of course, you know, a representative for the family and saw in the video confirmed that's what happened when what?
When what? Continue telling
us.
And if you're in this live, share this live to all your friends. We want to know what you guys think, so be sure to comment or at least say hey to us so we can say hey back.
So apparently the girl who recorded the video, she had some shades on. So you know when you got really dark shades on, you can see reflections off of what you see. So then they started seeing other guys. They saw guys in her eyes and started looking at who this guy was. He just shared it on Facebook. The video. Hola, Kenneka Smith.
Hi, Miss Smith. Thank you for joining us.
So the video is what he shared on Facebook. Now, we don't have all the facts, so
let us know.
If you do have more information about the story, please let us know. This is just what we have come to find out about the video, about what has happened through the
You heard the girl say.
It was very sad. It was very sad. Yes,
when I heard it, I almost wanted to cry.
He saw her go in by herself. He has a video of her going in the freezer by herself. They say he just shared it on Facebook. Okay, so we have to do some more investigation on that. That she went in by herself. No, he met with police.
Show the video. Hola, Mr. John Gotti, how are you? So this is back to what, as I was saying, people were talking about how this girl was so drunk that she locked herself inside of a meat locker. What's his Facebook name?
Do y'all know her? No, we don't know the girl. We don't live in Chicago. The girl is from Chicago, and the story first at the Fan on the Chicago Tribune or whatever the Chicago newspaper is.
And people began to investigate and say, well, that doesn't make sense.
Of course, the live video was on social media.
And they heard her best friend say that you heard them over there being stupid while they raping her.
And then you heard the girl saying, help me, but
please.
She real muffled sounded in the live video.
So her friend just turned the music up.
So they immediately started turning music so you can hear the girl saying, help me, help me. So, yeah, so if any information that y'all have, please
comment. Let us know.
Or
what you thought when you first heard the story. If this is your first time hearing the story,
let us know what you think.
So apparently it got out.
And share this video to all of your friends.
Share it to your friends. Share it. It got out to all of the friends that basically this woman, her best friend, sold her best friend for $200 sold her in order to and they raped her and put her in the freezer, meat locker freezer.
Well, that's what we assume happened, but we don't know the full story. What we assumed happened is that these group of guys or whoever she had to do this to her had raped her and killed her by putting her in the meat locker. And what was so weird about it was that one of the girls, y'all got all the info completely wrong. Well, if we have it completely wrong,
tell us what it is.
Please let us know. This is just what we have come to know. And
from news sources.
From news sources and social media in general.
So if we got it wrong, we're happy to...
That $200 was about a fine at the hotel. Okay. Well, if that's the only info we got wrong, then please tell us everything that we had wrong. If that's the only thing that
because I'm saying on the story...
The story
on the
that...
newspaper, that's what they said.
I don't know. My kids we were talking on Saturday as soon as it happened. Met with the police this afternoon. So this afternoon, about a few hours ago, it's more videos coming at the party. I seen those videos, and they said that it was like a lot of kids, about 30 teens or 30, young adults there.
And she was fine. She didn't seem drunk.
She was fine. There was nothing wrong with the teens. That they were just having a good time listening to music. So those are the few from the actual party that I seen. The girl with the red hair,
Irene.
She went live during it, and it was less people there. So this had to be either before they got there or after they got there.
And in that live video, you heard her say,
"Help me,
help me." And then they turned the music
up as soon as it happened. About a minute before she said, "Help me," the girl was like, "They over there stupid, over there raping her." And that's what you hear.
You hear that. So
that's what you hear in the live video.
Now that's what you hear.
Somebody. Andrew Holmes is a black activist, met woman police. You may want to check the Chicago Tribune. No, y'all don't have it wrong. That is the way it was out on Facebook.
That's what we read on the Chicago Tribune.
Where can we see the videos from Snapchat, names of Facebook videos? They released the surveillance. The detective said she was by herself drunk, trying to find her way. She went into different rooms. But even if you're that drunk, you can't open up a meat freezer. If her friend Irene worked there, she might have had connections to the location of the freezer.
And
who else would know?
Yeah.
If she was that drunk, guys,
have you seen a meat locker freezer in a hotel?
She wouldn't have the strength to open up a meat locker by herself. They're gonna release. Somebody said earlier that she already released the video.
She walked in the freezer by herself.
Yes, they said that. Yes, somebody earlier said that video is already out on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. So in about an hour or so, it'll have about a few million views.
And people can see her walking in herself. The only thing we said is that the friend worked at the hotel.
There was you can open up a freezer that wasn't being. If the freezer is locked and closed, check now before you continue so people are clear. Well, I mean, we live right now. We're not going to just cut the live off right now, so...
We'll check. But I'm saying that this is what has came out so far about this.
It's not on Facebook yet. Oh, okay, so it's not on Facebook. But she said, Miss Ginger Reeves said that the video that the guy had is going to be on Facebook.
Eventually, for people to see her walking into the freezer. And also, if you are in this live... Please share this live with everybody. Share it.
Now, we're going to get... Now, this is just information about the story. About, did she walk in... We don't completely know because everything people tell the police isn't always true.
And the stories haven't matched up for the people who
were there.
And if you look further...
That freezer wasn't locked. The freezer wasn't being used. It was in construction areas. So even if it's not locked, meat locker doors are heavy.
You can't...
You don't just walk into a meat locker... Like it's a
regular freezer.
Like it's a screen door. I'm from Chicago. Mom is watching it now. Okay. What is she watching now? Is she watching us now or watching this? They posted 20-something minutes ago. They have footage of her walking to the freezer alone. You should check as your info is inaccurate. They just released... Y'all saying she just released this video, okay? We do go to school, so you can actually watch the live stream, but not the actual video. Okay.
Well, does this confirm if she was raped or not? Even if she did walk in the freezer by herself.
She may have walked into the freezer. The video shows that she walked on her own. Even if somebody did walk in on her own, somebody before said they over there raping her. So
now that happened. And does this confirm that the best friend heard her screaming,
help me, and didn't help her?
Because you heard that in the live video.
Was the manager there that night? We don't know all of that information. They probably set her up to be raped, but for her to be killed was never the intention. I don't think it's by chance that the owner had the dead bodies in other hotels. Whoa.
Hold on. I didn't know about that.
He's saying that the owner of the hotel has other dead bodies in other hotel body part.
He's known for organ trafficking. And for those who don't know what organ trafficking is, that's
they kill somebody and then sell the organs to donors or to hospitals so that they can give them to donors. But they need to pay for that. Nobody knows she was raped. If you go watch Chief Keef, check it out. That was music.
That was the music screaming.
No, that was a girl saying they stupid over there raping her.
Now,
and the girl with the video recorder responded to the information. So that part is not a song.
Now this is
they played the Chief Keef song or whoever the music is
after she
said help me. Now y'all saying that that's part of the music, but somebody would have known that that's a song before now. And if she did walk in there alone, who shut it on her or who? Oh, if you're drunk, guys, even if you walked into a meat locker freezer, you don't have the strength to open it up. Somebody either opened it up or closed it on her. If it's not locked, the door wouldn't be locked on her. She may have walked in alone, but at what point did the video cut off and somebody locked that bad boy? Y'all are saying that the meat locker was closed. They have not released the video to the public. I wonder how her hair looked when she was walking into the freezer. Where can we see the video? They said the video is not out yet. They are lying. Who is lying? Are we lying or is somebody else lying? Y'all are making all these assumptions. The news is going to show exactly what happened. Are we going off of the
Facebook Live video? That was, you can still go watch it if you want to go watch the Facebook Live video.
If you've never heard of it, the first thing that the people sent out of her saying,
her name is Monifa.
The sister of the victim explained how many corners she had to turn to get there. If they had footage of her at the service desk, why would she go in there and freezer thinking it was an entrance or a parking lot? Now people saying that she was really drunk, but stories ain't adding up.
It's just not, and that doesn't explain. Go watch the Facebook Live video.
The first Facebook Live video, the girl has red hair and she has on shades. She never deleted it. That video is still out there being shared on Facebook. You can hear at the 2 different time spots where the girl says help me and where the girl says y'all over there raping her. How come CCTV show her in the lobby if she died before the party? Stop this nonsense and go and find books to read. What books to read? They are saying there were multiple ways to enter in the kitchen or freezer. Her sister said her hair was messed up like she was fighting for her life because she did get raped, guys. Or supposedly.
So if everybody watched the Facebook Live video, y'all would have heard.
There's a breakdown. Go back up. There's a breakdown on the audio. They set her up. You have to hear it. That's what I heard. Monifa who? Shelton,
her name is Steven something. If you search Monifa in the search
bar on Call Me In.
We ain't calling nobody in.
They lying. Who are we? Who's lying?
Because we're not even saying on the.
We're not saying you all need to watch this.
We watched the video.
I watched the first video that was posted,
and we heard her say.
And I seen a few more videos of the party, just saying that she was okay at one point in time at this party, and there was a lot of kids there.
Yes. So I heard her say, help me, and I heard them turn the video.
Turned the music up as soon as she said that.
And there's some people are saying.
And about a minute, the first video was the last time Monifa in gang. I don't know if nobody's in no gangs or nothing. They already released the video of her stumbling. She may have been drunk, guys.
What I am saying is her getting raped.
She said one girl came up to the not y'all, the activist.
Oh, I know.
Okay, the activist is lying. That's what I'm saying. The activist is saying that she walked into the freezer on her own to either hide on stuff. If you watch the other 5 videos, the girl that was perfectly fine, she was drinking and laughing. Exactly on the video, you see her. Whether she left out the room or not, she had to come back in.
You said nobody said help me. That's what started the whole thing.
The girl said help me.
Have you seen the video?
I think it's about 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yeah, 3 minutes and 9 seconds. And you hear it.
3 minutes.
You gotta listen hard, but you can hear
something like that. So we do hear her saying help me. They bumped the music up real loud right then. And they bumped the music up real loud right there.
Yeah.
About a minute before that, a girl came up to the girl with the camera on her face who was on live. There was foul play. Everybody else, I work with those types of freezers, and they're not easy to open. You have to have real strength to get into a meat locker. That's what I'm saying. I did, but that was the song.
The song wasn't playing before. They turned now that's what I do know. The song.
Did you see the video when they said giving her a drink? I haven't seen nothing but the first video and a few 9-10 second videos of her actually being okay at the video. That's the last time they would pressure her. What I'm saying is, whether she's drunk or not, being drunk does not give nobody the right to rape her. 2, being drunk doesn't give you the strength to open up a really heavy meat locker door.
And then enough strength. How did she lock herself in there?
If people are saying that she was seen after the video, how do you know it was after the video?
There was no timestamp on it.
You can't see nothing really through no glasses, everybody. That was a girl on the bed. That was a boy. That's the boy with the red jacket on.
I didn't hear help me the first time, but the second time, you have to listen really hard.
Yes, if she did walk in that freezer, how did she close it while her friends let her out that room by herself? She was drunk.
Hold on, let me
Somebody said the door was unlocked, though. So you can't lock yourself into an unlocked door.
It's locked.
If the door is unlocked, you can get in and out. Whether she was drunk or not, somebody walked up. The dude that was live at the party was the girl that said give him a drink. Also, she had her keys and PH.
What about Irene? Irene?
No, the video of Irene was after the party. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that video was after the fact because it was still people there,
but not as many.
Which gives them the opportunity to rape her and kill her.
And this is what happened before she went missing. She was missing at first. Nobody knew her body was in. If you go on the best friends pages, and I promise, when I heard this story, it broke my heart because I know my friends. I go to hotels and they have stuff at hotels all the time. And the idea that this could happen is kind of sick. The best friend posted. She kept saying, basically, "I'm sorry." She was like, "I didn't know."
Did y'all see the video of the girl trying to commit suicide? Like, she had knives in her hands, then the police came in. I think this was at the hotel or something like that. It was a video of, I don't know, somebody said that was connected. You need to go watch the video the activist put online. People are saying the activist is lying. And let him see the video. Then y'all can make another live with y'all questions answered.
We probably will.
If you go on her page, you can see the time the live video took place. Some of those pages are fake. You can't lock yourself in an unlocked door. That girl stayed in Ohio. That had nothing to do with her. My bad. I heard that story was connected to the story. So erase that. Make her makeup was off afterwards. That video with the girl with the knives wasn't related. Okay, that video wasn't related.
I've been hearing people saying.
I'm sorry.
That
I heard that
the
they had
question we're
something to
asking
do
is
with Kenneka, but it doesn't. So the question we're asking is, because we too are Christians, and imagining that something like this could happen either at a kickback, either at a party, because whether she walked in there, Irene changed the time to Pacific to look like the second video was first.
That's why I did hear somebody say that too.
So it's a lot of fishy stuff going on, guys. Just saying. But me and Yana and I, we're Christians. And so the idea that you can go to a party, you can go to a kickback, you can go to somebody's house, you can go to a hotel, and just to go to have a good time, something like this could happen to you.
So we want to know, where do you draw the line when it comes to parties and also drinking? Where are you going to draw the line? So
we already had a video before this one saying that we don't think that Christians can drink, but
in public
you don't have to be drunk, even though it probably is easier for the guy. Why would a well-respected activist lie? Well, I'm not going to get into that, but all well-respected activists aren't true to the cause that they are active for. You know, there are some things called not a paid activist, but somebody who only says the things that people want to hear, but not things that could help them, almost.
And also, it is very possible that this doesn't help the cause that he's doing, so he can say whatever somebody paid him to say. Or it's not his cause.
He could, yes. Or, you know, he may have his own selfish motive as to why the real story shouldn't get out. We don't know. He may be connected to it. He may not be connected. So we're not 100% sure why would a well-respected activist lie, but some do.
We're just saying from what we do know, some things aren't adding up.
Yes, some things aren't adding up. So that's what we do know.
Thank you for all the love we're getting.
Thank you guys, all the love. Make sure you guys go share this video right now. I'm friends with her mom and sister on Facebook. They approved him to go live and say everything that he said. Whether he can lie still. So unless he's on stand in a court of law, he could lie. And he could still lie then and just go to jail for perjury. Spirit of discernment, those girls weren't acting like friends of hers when the argument was going on. She technically said, "I'm not drunk." People using this girl to death to gain attention is so sad.
And that's very possible. That's also
possible what the activists could be doing as well, using the girl's death to gain attention for something that he wants to be more public about. Partying is not bad, but the type of partying should be in consideration when going out with others. If you follow Christ and you know the people, she thought she knew those people too.
That was her best friend.
That was supposed to be her best friend.
Been knowing that girl since they were
really young. So, I mean, if you're dealing with best friends and people you assume that you know, you'll never know. I've seen the video and heard the sound before Irene turned the music up. I understand she probably was raped and Irene had something to do with it. Her working there. She was using the victim's phone, inviting others up to a room. I'm thinking that she might have set her up to get raped and paid, as well as she died. They paying people off. She was drunk going up the elevator. Elevator didn't kill her. So when did they do the posted video of walking into? They said they haven't posted that video
on
yet.
Facebook yet.
On Facebook. But the guy who said that she had the video is going live talking about it.
And then the autopsy
that man ain't lying. People
say,
just want that girl to be raped and killed. Some people do. Because,
here's the thing, though. The autopsy didn't say she was frozen to death.
Well, the autopsy came back inconclusive.
But they said that it would have came back frozen.
She wasn't using the victim's phone. She used Monifa's phone. Irene is the girl on live.
Monifa, which is the best friend.
Whatever. We're not 100% sure about the story until we figure out how she died and who did it. Until then, nobody is. Go back and read my comment. Oh, she's talking to somebody who already commented before.
Okay.
Well, anyway, nobody is 100% sure because we don't have conclusive evidence that she either locked herself in the freezer, somebody put her in the freezer. Because even though the black activist is saying this, he only going on live saying what he said. He's not posting the video. It would be on the Chicago News Live all the time too. You don't know until somebody is proven guilty by the law, or proven guilty and they go to jail for murder. Or I'm saying the freezer couldn't have anything to do with it.
Exactly, because the thing is, if the autopsy came back inconclusive,
they know
that wouldn't have happened if she was frozen to death. Because they would be able to see. Oh no,
they would always be able to see. Yeah,
she
froze to death. We're not doing that. They say the freezer was off, but how did she turn it on the lowest setting? Yes, they said that the freezer was turned on the lowest setting. They never put stuff on the lowest setting for freezers, even home freezers.
Because your food will get on frostbite.
Frostbite, you right, Tess. There has to be more. Go ahead and check out. No matter what the story is, because it's so much that could be right and so much that could be wrong. Mm-hmm. Our question still stands. As Christians, it's so scary to think that I could...
This could happen to me.
This could happen to me. I could just go to somebody I thought was my best friend's party or kickback or go hang out with them and wind up dead. You know, I'm pretty sure before she got to that hotel, she was not thinking, this is a near-death experience. I'm about to be raped. I'm about to be dead. I'm not going to live again. This is my last day. I'm almost 100% sure she wasn't thinking that.
So, if y'all in this live, comment what y'all think before we leave.
Before we leave.
And also, if you don't know who we are, please go like our page, Personal Praise. If you even if you hated everything we said, just go like our page.
And just share this video so more people can
comment and we can see what they said as well. Share this video if you're here. And lastly, also make sure you like our page. We go live every Thursday at 5.
Wait, we haven't answered the question.
Every Thursday.
Okay. Y'all ain't making this no better her family over the live videos. Y'all ain't making this no better her family over the live videos. What about her family? You right? What? While it's not even being used, even communication. And then somebody said that the freezer was for the construction or something like that. So if the freezer not even installed, if it's for construction. Grow up, get more. God knows what happened. There are devils all around us. Yes, we don't know what entirely happened. So, please comment. Keep commenting on this video.
Share this video and like our page. Y'all make our heart real happy.
Thank you guys so much for the hearts and the likes. But before we leave, we just want to pose the question: can Christians go to parties or kickbacks or whatever this is? Because, like I said, that girl probably never thought she would be dead. I'm pretty sure she did not think this is it for me.
Because it is.
Yes, because it is. Exactly. Using her death for followers. Let it go. Speak on something else as a Christian, like teen drug abuse. We talked on teen.
This is something. We're not using her death. We do this every Thursday.
We go on every Thursday.
This is just what's the most recent.
Yes, I mean, this is most recent. And like I said, can Christians go to the parties? Can they go party? And should they be in environments such as that?
I saw a really good comment. Somebody said that you have to just use really good discernment. That only happens by being in close contact with God to be able to have that discernment to know.
Yes,
maybe I shouldn't go here this time.
Yes, something about this ain't gonna come out right. Maybe I sound like y'all trying to still piece it together. Yes, I mean we still trying to piece it together.
Everybody's still trying to piece it together.
Nobody knows exactly what happened unless you were actually there. But nobody knows 100. There's no label on Christians.
That is a label. Christian is a label. It can't be no label on Christians because Christian itself is a label. That's a label. It's just like saying
Christians are allowed to hang out. Yes, but what we're saying is be in environments. Yes, I can go and hang out at the mall with some friends. I'm saying, and the party environment is what we're talking about. Party environment. Of course, Christians are allowed to hang out and have friends. In fact, God said to have people who can encourage you. Well, He would prefer for us to have people who can encourage us. And, don't forsake. Assemble with Christians so we are encouraged through more faith and through testimonies and stuff like that. So hanging out is not what's the problem.
It's just where do you draw the line? So things like this.
What is the environment? Stop.
Okay.
The environment. I don't want it that low. I feel for her.
I feel for her too.
Yes, you can go to a party and not know the people there are drug abusing. Yes, but I'm saying the environment. See, when I say I'm going to a party, then what is the environment there? Are they going to be playing secular rap music? Are they going to be dancing inappropriately? What are the...
Or even more, are they drinking?
Are they drinking?
I don't think people realize you have to be 21 to drink, just so y'all know.
People in high school are doing it every day. So...
Just saying.
And using drugs.
So I'm just asking, where do you draw the line? So we're done with this live. Yes. We're done.
We're done with this live.
Share this
just
live,
let us know.
like our page, and let us know how you feel. Like the page so you can see. We go live every Thursday about whatever is current.
Yes,
whatever we want to talk about.
Yes, whatever we want to talk about.
If you have something you want us to talk about, please message us. Message us in our inbox, and we will talk about it. Message us, and we'll be sure to talk about it. If there's a specific topic you want us to go live about, remember, every Thursday at 5 o'clock, comment, share the live, all of that good stuff. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you guys so much for
our page.
For sticking with us every Thursday. Thank y'all so much for tuning in every Thursday.
And sharing the live.
Yes, and sharing us, giving us likes, hearts. Thank y'all so much. We really do appreciate it. Where are y'all? We are at the studio. Again, we are at the studio. I don't think Christians per se should be in that type of environment because I can't allow certain things to my spirit.
Very good point. Really good point. Now, we're working on
our first national released album. Yeah. Y'all already, some of y'all, and if you haven't, just go online and search it, The Call Personal Praise, and get it on whatever medium that you buy your music from. But most definitely, The Call, Personal Praise. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that song. And we got some more heat coming your way. We got some more fire. Yeah, we got some heat.
And lastly,
we got some heat and some fire coming your way. So make sure you got it. I think it depends on your environment. If you're on another level, you should not go. I think it depends on the environment and what you're about to.
And before we leave, is it anybody's birthday this week or last week?
I personally think Christians should party with discernment, meaning you should know what's going on drinking drugs because sinning is more costly than being saved. Come on, Julian.
Come with it, Julian.
What was I about to say? Yes, but it's about the environment, guys, and it's about knowing that I can't allow myself to be in that environment because of my moral beliefs. First off, myself personally wouldn't go to a party because I don't feel comfortable in the environment. Nothing that goes on there I do or am comfortable with. I don't listen to the music. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't really, dance or stuff inappropriately and stuff like that. So what would I be doing if I went to a party? Just be sitting there? I don't think that's much fun. So you have to... I'm a whipping nay-nay. So you have to look, guys, at what about this party disagrees with your moral system and say, why am I actually going? Because I know somebody there. You can go to the mall and go walk around and talk and hang out. I'm saying the environment in which you're about to place yourself in should be thought about before you just risk it going to this party. And then you never know. And then you never know what'll happen at this party. I'm pretty sure that Kenneka did not think. My dad said, "Can somebody open the door for him?"
Are you serious?
He commented. Yeah, he commented. Exactly.
All right, come on. We're done.
I'm just going to wrap this up. And you never know.
That was the last day of her life.
Yes, she did not know that was the last day of her life. So, like I said, you didn't know that. And so putting yourself in a predicament or the environment in which something like that can happen to you is something that's just really sad and scary to think about that, this could be the last day. So you have to think about all of those things when you're talking about should Christians party or should Christians go to things that build up the environment, such as the environment that she was in when she lost her life. So this is the end of our live. Make sure you live. Make sure you share this live. Make sure you like our page. Go to all of our social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, at Personal Praise.
We love you guys so much. You guys are the best.
And yes, we definitely send our condolences to the family who lost her, because I bet you couldn't imagine whether they knew that she was going, whether they didn't know where she was going. I just couldn't imagine, something like that, just attacking a family like that. So definitely hearts out to the family, because, that is very scary and something very sad. Most definitely.
For everybody affected by it. Anyway.
Yes,
so sorry that they had to go through that. We're done with this live.
Yes, we're done with this live.
We love you guys.
We'll see you guys
next Thursday.
Next Thursday, 5 Central Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for being so loyal and so
amazing.
You're blocking my light.
I am the light.
No, look, little dude. Thank you guys for being so supportive and so encouraging and so
Be sure to message us, make us feel good.
Yes, message us, comment something on this, make us feel really good. Share this video. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.